Beep, 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 beep. Welcome back, people. As you're aware, yesterday I raised the concern that we've lost. We've lost. It's game over, as they say. Now, you may agree with me, you may disagree with me. I'm sure that there will be conversations around this. But currently, it looks to me like there's little that we can do to prevent the embedding of EDI into every aspect of our lives as the root that's causing this problem, UKRI, are in fact utilizing this to put in place EDI, DEI, and embed it so heavily in academia that there will be no way to remove it. And it will, of course, influence the thinking of our leaders for decades going forward. Now, you could accuse me of hyperbole, and I have been, but I'm telling you, I think that this is absolutely huge and that we ignore it at our peril. I'm interested to hear from some of our erstwhile academic players in the game, like Kathleen Stock and Joe Phoenix. Where are you on this? What do you think? Let me know, because I absolutely think this is dangerous, and I think it's dangerous on a multitude of levels. So here we have the executive chair forward written by Professor Dame Jessica Corner, Research England Executive Chair of May 2025. Universities and the research and knowledge exchange they conduct are the product of the depth, diversity, and spectrum of talent they bring together. Universities are focal points of knowledge, creativity, curiosity, and the rigorous pursuit of excellence, a unique blend that is only as rich. Hang on, here we go. Right, so a unique blend of this is rigorous pursuit of excellence. I can't argue with you there, Jessica. A unique blend of rigorous pursuit of excellence. A unique blend that is only as rich as the diversities of the communities they serve and support. Dear God. That paragraph there is an absolute bait and switch. Which we will do the rigorous pursuit of excellence, but you must make sure we've got people of the right colour, whether they're gay, trans, women. Can you that one paragraph there should send chills down your spine. That's how dangerous it is. Research England is committed to building a more diverse, here we go, an inclusive workforce and delivering sector-wide leadership by catalyzing new ways of working and bringing people together, empowering the talented people in our sector to collaborate and thrive, and doing it through diversity, equality, and inclusion. Is that right? Is it, Jess? Here we go. Our Equality, Diversity, and Inclusion Action Plan is our next step, not our first step, towards strengthening our commitment to creating and maintaining the conditions for a fairer, more diverse, and more inclusive sector for all. The plan compromises a clear set of actions which will move us towards this aim, with the benefit of dedicated expert advice from our EDI Expert Advisory Group. Here we go, the shadowy group. It represents an opportunity for us to drive EDI as a priority, both in how we conduct our role as a funder, i.e. they're going to start choosing who they give money to based on whether or not you're part of this neoliberal hard left cult. That's what they're going to do. 7.9 billion a year. This funds everything. This is the absolute, what I would call hotspot. This is really where it coalesces together. And if we ignore this, if you guys ignore this, if we all ignore this, then I'm right. Then we've lost. Because they've got 7.9 billion of our money. Our ambition and commitment to EDI remains as strong as it has always been. In other words, all the stuff that's happened that we know around this absolute bloody nonsense, they're going to ignore. We have embedded equality, diversity, and inclusion considerations throughout our policy activity and funding delivery. In other words, you don't do it, you ain't getting your money. And we'll continue to work collaboratively with the higher education sector to deliver our EDI. It's not collaborative. What you are doing is blackmailing people. What you are doing is enforcing through your supply chain the fetid edifice of EDI and DEI. You want to rehabilitate this, don't you? Some of you. You're nice, eh? You're lovely academics there. You're a bunch of lunatic cheeseboard eating shabbily quaffing nut jobs. This will drive the development of a more inclusive research and knowledge exchange system as a sector leader, funder, and employer, and through enhancing the evidence base of what? The evidence of what? Of what EDI and DEI has done. The expert advisory group and chair and Deputy Chair forward. Now, this is forward from Dr. Aaron Verma, Research England Expert Advisory Group Chair, and Dr. Lexi Webster, right? Both of whom seem to me to be absolute loons after what I saw yesterday. The Action Plan for Equality, Diversity and Inclusion, as set out by Research England, marks the start of an important and potentially joyful journey for the higher education, research and innovation sector. It signals a strengthened commitment from the higher education, research and innovation sector to be world leading by enabling equitable opportunities. So we've now gone from equality to equitable opportunities, celebrating diversity of background, mind and thought. No, you're just going to do diversity in every other way, mind and thought. Give me a break. You've no interest in that at all. And cultivating cultures of inclusion to ensure no one is left behind. No one is left behind in the pursuit of knowledge and impact. So in other words, everybody must win. Nobody will lose. There is no merit. There is no intelligence, and they're not concerned about talent, and they don't give a damn about excellence. No one is left behind. All right, comrade? We recognise the climate in which leading equality, diversity and inclusion work can be challenging to navigate. We therefore welcome Research England's continued commitment and ambition to actively prioritising equality, diversity and inclusion. Actively prioritising. What you should be prioritising is might. And what you should be funding is the university system, which is a filtration system for idiots and weakness, and is designed to bring us the best of everything. How can everybody be on that journey? How can we make sure... oh, God, equity. There we go. It's equity, you see. Equity is the thing. That's where we're at. As chair and deputy chair, and on behalf of the Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Expert Advisory Group, we have worked with colleagues at Research England to ensure that the objectives help actualise a vision to sustain, promote and embed equality, diversity and inclusion within the higher education sector. It's like the last 5 years haven't happened. Please tell me in the comments you get this, because I'm reaching the point of despair now. Right? How do I fight this? How do we stop them using the 7.9 billion that they're given every year to enforce this absolute nonsense that is the rank EDI, DEI industrial complex? How do we do it? You know, I can sit here in my chair and scream at you like a madman, but how do we do it? How are you going to stop this? How are you going to stop it? Because they've got the academics by the balls. How are you going to stop it? Right, I want my funding. What is it you're funding? No, I'm going to fund some work on building nuclear reactors. What else? What are you funding? Oh, medical research into ethics. What are you funding? Engineering on bridge work. Oh, what are you funding? I'm looking at the history of the Aztecs. Oh, good. Now, as long as here's your money, but don't forget, make sure you've got equity going on. Bring everybody with you. They've got the academics by the balls. Just unbelievable. The action plan set out here shows the effort to consult with stakeholders that went into developing the evidence-informed objectives. That word stakeholder, that's equity, right? Why are you engaging with them? Just you sit there with your money and we'll come and tell you what we want it for. That's what it should be. Effort to consult with stakeholders. Who are your stakeholders? Us, the public. That's the only one that matters. These objectives are accompanied by specific success measures and outputs, reflecting our commitment to the plan being driven by values of transparency and accountability. We are grateful to the members of the Expert Advisory Group, Research England, and communities across the sector. Communities? Who? What communities have you been engaging with across the sector for their participation and engagement in help shaping the plan and build the foundation of its success? We look forward to continuing to update you and seeing the outcomes of these actions come to be a core fixture of the sector's activities in funding, research and development. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane on just about every conceivable level. But you tell me. You tell me, because I think this is unbelievably dangerous. Look, the links are downstairs. We need to be talking about this. All of us. Sex Matters, Transgender Trend, every group. Sex Matters, yes. Yes, this is going to be about sex, trust me, because these people are not going to give up any of it. Not any of it. You have to understand, you don't just get one, you get it all. Critical race theory, social emotional learning, trans, everybody being grouped into groups, BAME, BIPOC. You don't get one bit. It's a bloody hydra. So everybody needs to be talking about this. Come on, our duty. I need you. LGBT Alliance, come on, get your skates on. Not all gays. Yeah, you can have a go as well. Let's get everybody involved. We need to be having this conversation because this is foundational. And if they manage to do this, everything else that follows is for naught, because they will sit quietly there like the creature at the end of It Part 1, and they will wait long enough for us to die, and the next thing you know, this becomes a new normal. These people think in decades. Or I'm a loon. You tell me. More to come, I'm sure. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.